Look at a property like this. 11,000 square feet of custom architecture, sprawling outdoor patios, and dedicated entertainment spaces. But beneath the high-end finishes, estates of this scale often harbor a hidden structural flaw. They rely on the exact same off-the-shelf, consumer-grade Wi-Fi routers you would find in a two-bedroom apartment. And under enterprise-scale demands, that hardware buckles. For the people living here, that failure looks like a video call dropping the moment they step out to the patio, high-definition movies constantly buffering in the home theater, and smart garage doors that mysteriously disconnect from the network. The physical footprint of the home has vastly outgrown its digital foundation, turning daily routines into a constant battle with connectivity rather than a relaxing sanctuary. To understand why this happens, we have to look past the drywall and examine the property's hidden digital infrastructure. In a typical failing setup, incoming data cables are left as raw, unlabeled wires shoved into a utility closet. When a single connection drops, diagnosing the problem in that chaotic tangle is nearly impossible for a technician. Meanwhile, out in the hallways, mobile devices are caught in a constant loop of hunting. Because consumer Wi-Fi nodes push weak, unpredictable signals, your phone repeatedly drops its connection as it struggles to find a reliable access point in dead zones. Solving this requires a complete change in engineering. You have to stop treating the property like a house full of standalone gadgets and start wiring it like a commercial facility that demands enterprise connectivity. You cannot fix an infrastructure problem by plugging in another consumer repeater. You have to rip out the failing hardware and build a proper, centralized foundation from scratch. This diagram shows the new foundation, a 35U equipment rack acting as the estate's brain. Incoming data cables terminate cleanly into a 48-port Cat6a patch panel, supporting massive bandwidth. That panel feeds directly into an enterprise-class gigabit switch, routing heavy traffic without bottlenecks. But routing data is only half the equation. This rack also integrates intelligent power management, utilizing IP-managed surge protectors and uninterruptible power supplies, which provide short-term battery backup to keep the system alive during brief electrical outages. By networking the power supply itself, technicians can run remote diagnostics. If a specific device freezes, they can cleanly cut and restore power to that exact unit from miles away, often resolving the issue without ever rolling a service truck to the property. A centralized managed rack turns a chaotic web of wires into a highly predictable, serviceable system. With the core established, the next step is distributing the signal. This is a Wi-Fi 7 tri-radio access point, an enterprise-grade broadcast node strategically deployed across every interior room, the cabana, and the outdoor pool patio. Placing Wi-Fi 7 access points in strategic locations creates overlapping, gapless coverage zones across the floor plan. The result is true stability. You can maintain a high-bandwidth call walking from a second-story bedroom all the way out to the pool without a single drop. True mobility across an 11,000-square-foot property is entirely reliant on this precise, engineered placement of radio frequencies. That same enterprise-level control extends beyond data and into the physical perimeter. Legacy, disconnected alarm systems are stripped out completely. In their place is a unified security interface, like this Colsys IQ panel. It acts as the bridge between standard life safety monitoring and daily access control. High-definition surveillance cameras, encrypted door locks, and glass break sensors are no longer operating in silos. They are consolidated into a single, responsive digital layer. Imagine a visitor arrives at the gate while you are traveling. You can pull up a live camera feed, remotely disarm the property's security perimeter, and unlock the front door, all simultaneously from your phone. Modern security transcends basic reactionary alarms. It becomes an intelligent, proactive tool for managing presence and access to the estate. All of this invisible infrastructure culminates in spaces like the dedicated media room. Here, the home shifts from basic connectivity into a fully curated luxury experience. Instead of asking the user to manually juggle inputs across 5 different remotes, the room utilizes scene logic, a single automated command that prepares the entire environment at once. When you press play, the surround sound amplifiers power up, the projector activates, and the viewing screen descends from the ceiling in one synchronized motion. Simultaneously, the environmental controls take over. Motorized shades drop to eliminate window glare, and the smart lighting smoothly dims to the exact level required for perfect cinematic contrast. The ultimate marker of a high-end system is its ability to execute highly complex technical operations behind the scenes, presenting the user with an absolutely effortless experience. By replacing fragmented, consumer-grade hardware with a centralized, managed architecture, the estate finally operates exactly as a property of this scale should. The true value of this upgrade is found in what doesn't happen. Phone calls don't drop, high-resolution streams don't buffer, and the entire network remains rock solid, even when hosting a house full of guests. When the underlying digital foundation is engineered correctly, the technology simply disappears, leaving the homeowner with a perfect, seamless living experience.